Mr. Park, there are rules.
Rules? We make the rules.
You might be committing fraud.
We want to save the world or control it. Most of us go Dr. Evil. You are a sociopath.
This is obscene.
Oh my God! America? The future is coming.
Isn't that why you came to the Valley?
Billy,
Hey.
Jonathan.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm 2 episodes into this. It is fantastic, you guys.
Thank
I
you.
love the highbrow. I love the backstabbing. I love the wealth. I mean, it's just so fascinating to look into this world.
Cool.
And
Thank you.
so congratulations.
Well,
It's
thank
awesome.
you so much.
Appreciate
it. Yeah.
Well, Billy, tell us about
Genius here,
Duncan and his
first of all.
success. Oh yeah,
The genius here. Yeah.
There it
Jonathan.
is. Yeah, give it where the prop is due. Well, tell us about Duncan and his success in the tech world. He flaunts his wealth at every turn he can, doesn't he, in this show?
He definitely does. I don't think he has enough in his head. Again, Jonathan Glatzer, the brilliant writer that he is, one of the greatest probably living writers right now in our time. So I'm glad to be sharing space with him. He created Duncan, who, there's the world of the tech titans, the top. We see him at the, in the newspaper headlines all the time. He's just below them. And to base our story around this character that just is hungry for more and more and more, I think is a beautiful way into this crazy soap opera of a world set in Silicon Valley. Like building him, his opulence or whatnot, he wants to be on the top, and he'll do anything and sacrifice himself to get there. And I think that's a fun character to dive into.
And Jonathan, there's so many angles that you could have done with this series, but Duncan is the ultimate success story, but wealth is everything. But there's that one line I saw in the first episode where he's like, I have no one. He has to turn to his psychiatrist, to talk to. So you think it's like that with billionaires, that they have everything in the world, but they don't have happiness, right?
I couldn't speak to that in any kind of official capacity, but that was my sense. More than that, it was really my sense that is what was needed for Duncan's character to work. That him having he needed Joanne. He needed his therapist to not leave him. Joanne's constantly trying to get away from her own patient and suggesting that he sees somebody else, and he will not have any of it. He wants Joanne in his life. He calls her his oracle later in the season, and for reasons that are, I don't want to give any spoilers, but he is alone. But he, as Billy was saying, I think a lot of the early days in Silicon Valley had that hope and a desire to bring a community together worldwide. And a lot of that in this sort of the way that Duncan's character becomes more gnarled, and the toxic environment of greed and success sort of changes the culture in Silicon Valley and changes Duncan. I think that's something that we're kind of coming into the story after that corruption has taken place. And I think that for a lot of those people, they realize that forming a community and having people talk to each other more and in constructive ways, I think all of that kind of went away when they realized that making division happen was a lot more profitable.
I love Billy, how Duncan's like a mob boss. He has no one to talk to for his emotional breakdowns. So he's like the Tony Soprano of Silicon Valley, isn't he?
I love it. Love that description. That's an honor to be compared that way.
Yeah.
Totally.
And also this show just moves at a frenetic pace. I mean, there's tech word jumbles, things go so far. Did it come across that in the script? Because in the final episodes, it's just like this moves so fast.
It doesn't stop. We have multiple stories to tell in a 55 minutes or so, and multiple characters that we're asking the audience to care about. And so everything has to be at an 11, real clip.
But also it reflects like the speed of which technology moves and thrives. I think it's brilliant that, Jonathan set it in the world of data, which is let's say the oil of that industry. So
Totally.
it's for evergreen that they're always going to be profitable on it because tech moves so fast. But I think it's a good reflection, the speed of the show.
And you guys had your premiere at South by Southwest recently. How did that go? How did the audience respond?
It was great. It was so it was a shot in the arm to just hear people respond when in the moments that you hope that they would respond and accordingly. No, that was amazing. We just had our premiere last night here in Los Angeles as well. Sort of, there's premieres and then there's multiple premieres. You really there should just be one premiere.
Yeah.
But anyway, last night we had a full house.
I watched it differently last night.
Yeah.
Actually, it became like I think a lot of people are going to go into the show think it's a hard hitting comedy, and it's not. It's a very serious satirical look at the tech world and the people that live in it. So I that's what I saw it being so much grounded, more grounded in the screening last night.
Keeping it grounded was really a major ambition in the writing. I think satire can sometimes get away from itself and you're reaching for the jokes. And I think it's at its best, I think anyway, by my lights, when it is grounded and it feels real and it feels like you're seeing people who may exist in the world. I think sometimes satire can alienate an audience because it goes too far towards the wanting to make a point. And I have no points to make, so it's easy.
Well, congratulations again. Fantastic series, and I appreciate your time today. Best of luck with the show, and let's talk again soon.
Thank
Thanks very
you.
much.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Have a good one.